challengers, I'm Haley, your current ASB president. Whereas we listen to the speeches of our candidates, we ask that you remember several things. First and most important, it takes a lot of courage and motivation to get up in front of all of you and speak about what you believe in. Of the 1,000 students in 6th and 7th grade, only 17 are running for office. By virtue of that alone, they deserve our respect and applause. Due to the current situation of the coronavirus, I understand it is pretty weird to be picking leaders at this time. Since we are not in our homerooms to vote, there will be a Google form for you to decide on who you are voting for. Keep in mind, this is not a popularity contest. Vote for the candidate who sounds best to you. Don't vote for someone just because everyone else says they are or because someone else tells you to do so. Vote for the candidate you think is best.
Hello, my name is Ashley, your current ASB treasurer. We will begin today's speeches with the candidates running for the office of treasurer. The school treasurer works closely with Ms. Elizalde to make sure all monies are accounted for. Each week, it is his or her responsibility to go over purchase orders, obtain signatures from the staff involved in a particular transaction, and keep notes of all transactions for the district auditor. They must also get approval of the ASB or leadership class for each expenditure. As you can see, the office of treasurer requires a lot of work and responsibility. As you listen to the following 3 speeches, please keep that in mind. With that said, the candidates running for treasurer are Alex Lynn, Soraya Quiris, and Naomi Lynn.
Hi, my name is Alex L., and I am running for the office of treasurer. Why am I running for treasurer, you might ask? Events held by Suzanne are a time you can meet new people or make new memories. I think it is important for people to embrace these times and use them. You might also ask how Suzanne puts on such impressive events. That's when leadership comes in. Leadership students work very hard to put on incredible events for the students of Suzanne. One position in leadership is the treasurer. The treasurer has to manage the budget and have the ability to compute money, an ability I have acquired over the years. During these tough times, we have to work together as a society to pass through this pandemic. We have to think about us as a community and not ourselves. This is why I ran for ASB office. When we go back to school, everything will change. Small things, such as students washing their hands more often, or being careful of the people around them. This pandemic can also affect Suzanne in a big way, such as teachers using electronics more or switching to online assignments. We should all take a moment to appreciate the fact that our teachers are working so hard to give us the education we need. Students are working together to balance their sleep schedule and working schedule. I know I am the best candidate for treasurer because I am very reliable when it comes to money, and I work well under stress. I know I may not be the most popular or well-liked kid in school, but I will do my best to bring back the spirit of Challenger pride. Farewell, Challengers.
Hi, my name is Soraya Q, and I am running for the office of treasurer. Guess what? We are all going back to school at some point. I know. Some of us are going to be very happy and excited to be back. Some won't. Hello, I'm going to miss TikToking all day, staying up late, swimming at noon, and eating snacks all day. Let's be real, challengers. A lot has happened and we are all a part of history. We will have social distancing and we may even have less kids at lunch and snack. We might even have some classes online next year. What? And for sure, everyone is going to be rocking some face masks. Change is not always bad. We can all build on the things we have learned from in our experiences. Don't worry, challengers. Spirit days are here to stay. We can still enjoy all the things that make us challengers. I plan to encourage all normal activities with slight modifications to ensure our safety. We can still be who we are and who we need to be while maintaining that challenger pride. I will push to have our kickball tournament, homeroom challenges, and our noontime activity. Don't forget who you want to trust with your challenger funds.
Soraya Q.
Hi, my name is Naomi L. and I'm running for treasurer. When we get back to school, I know that Suzanne will be different from before. Despite the setback in learning, Suzanne has stepped up to the task of online learning. The coronavirus has changed many people's lives and businesses around the world. Social distancing has limited our social contact with others and caused us to stay at home every day. The quarantine has taught us to value the fun activities we did and our social interaction. The everyday things we once took for granted will now be cherished. To keep the school spirit in Suzanne, or to bring back the Challenger pride, I think we should have more spirit days and events. We could have fun noontime activities like a treasure hunt and challenges to keep the spirit of our students. An increase in these activities will help the student body gain valuable lessons that will help them in the classrooms and beyond. In addition to extra spirit days and activities, we could wear school colors and have fun. More homeroom competitions could boost the Challenger pride. When we increase the friendly competition, it creates a sense of unity between the homerooms and helps prepare the students on how to face potential obstacles. If I'm elected, I will help raise the pride and spirit of the school, as well as work as hard as I possibly can. Vote for me as Suzanne's 2021 treasurer. Thank you.
Once again, your candidates running for ASB Treasurer are Alex Lynn, Soraya Quiris, and Naomi Lynn.
Thank you, and good luck to all of our candidates running for treasurer. My name is Amber Zhu, and I am your current ASB secretary. A secretary's job is to keep accurate minutes and attendance records of all ASB meetings. These are very important as they become a permanent record of what was said and what decisions were made by our students. As secretary, your candidate will need to be accurate and neat when keeping minutes. Just as with any of the other officers, this job also includes many other responsibilities that pop up during the school year. Please keep all this in mind as you listen to the following speeches. The first candidate for secretary is Joshua Tian. The second candidate is Sofia Delgado. The third candidate is Leslie Tsai. The fourth candidate is Natalia Avila. The fifth candidate is Melody Yu. And the sixth candidate is Amber Faridi.
Hi everyone, my name is Joshua T and I am running for the office of secretary. And first of all, I'd like to tell everyone who is watching this video to not give up. And we as a community can get through this together. Second of all, I like to say that even when we get back from school, things are going to change. Not just tiny adjustments, but big changes. And if elected as secretary, I'll try my best to support all of those in need. All of the leaders and presidents of ASB, and just you guys, the students in general. I'll listen to your ideas and give feedback to all of you. Personally, I will try to enforce more school activities and more work on the Chromebooks. I think the best way to start the day is to have some bonding time with our amazing staff and students. Personally, I am a very big fan of Kahoot, and I love the app. It has a lot of educational yet super fun things we can do. And by using these fun yet educational apps, we can help all of our students, day by day, month by month, to learn something new. They can learn random facts and ideas. Maybe some of these questions on these apps can decide your career or what you want to do when you grow up. I know for a fact, nobody wants to wake up at 7 o'clock and get ready to go to school. When I walk around school, I can still see some of you guys with droopy eyes, messed up hair, and a very sleepy brain. But when we use these apps, we can wake them up. A simple question you missed on a game might have you thinking for the whole entire day, thus motivating our students to understand why they got it wrong. I know for a fact, when I get something wrong, I always try to see why and how I can improve it. This is the main reason I want to enforce more use of Chromebooks and these fun apps. So when students start the day, they will have something to think about. So vote Joshua T for secretary.
Hi, my name is Sophia and I'm running for the office secretary. First of all, I'd like to start off by saying I hope you guys are doing well during this crazy pandemic, but who misses school? Because I totally do. I imagine when we get back to school, hopefully all the challengers will be cheerful and ready to learn. I know not everybody will have the same feelings, but that's where ASB comes in. We as ASB will work the hardest to bring back Challenger Pride. We will make the year 2020 through 2021 school year so much fun that you'll even forget that COVID-19 even existed. We will host multiple events, different afternoon challenges, fundraisers, dances, and more. Maybe even throw in some new events while we're at it. I will definitely bring all my new creative thoughts and ideas to make this school year a success. I'll improve, I'll host, I'll create, and most importantly, bring back the Challenger spirit back to life. I know what I said were very bold claims, but as once said, there are two types of people. People who accomplish things and people who claim to have accomplished things. The first group is less crowded. Mark Twain. So who is with me? I can't do this by myself. I can't accomplish my plans for the near future. I need your guys' vote to determine that. Vote Sofia Delgado for secretary. Bye, challengers!
Hello, Suzanne Challengers. My name is Leslie Tsai and I plan to run for the 2020 to 2021 school year ASB Secretary. And you're probably asking yourself, why should I vote for him to be the ASB Secretary of Suzanne Middle School? I'd like to share with you all a quote that I live by. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Albert Einstein. My motivation to run for ASB Secretary is because I would like to improve our school and make it an even better place for our students. I am highly qualified for this job because I'm responsible, detail-oriented, and well-organized. Another major reason why I'm running for Secretary is because I love to help people. It will be my honor to be able to be there for my fellow classmates and help answer their questions throughout the year. Lastly, I'm running for Secretary because I'm passionate about school activities. I want to get involved and make an impact on the decision-making process at Suzanne Middle School. I will do my very best to support fundraisers, sports, and all the events scheduled during our school year. Although this job means extra time outside of class to plan for meetings and events, I'm ready for this position. I will make it my number one priority to attend to the concerns of any students and ensure that all of our challengers grow this coming year. If I'm elected as ASB Secretary, I will work closely with other ASB student councils and ensure your school year will be undeniably fun and memorable. In conclusion, I pledge to provide plenty of entertainments and opportunities for all students to get involved. So remember, vote for Leslie Tai. I'm your voice, your action, and your chance to improve Suzanne. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Natalia A. and I am running for the office of Secretary. While I am sure that everyone has questions that they would like to be answered, there are two very important ones. The first is, how will Suzanne be different when we get back? In my opinion, Suzanne will be different because it will most likely take a little while for everyone to get back into our normal routine after all this time that we have not been in school. We will have to get used to waking up at a certain hour, actually being in school for classes, and getting used to socializing again. Suzanne may also be different because of the caution that we will be taking to not get sick. For example, you may be washing your hands more frequently, using hand sanitizer, and possibly wearing face masks and performing social distancing. The second question is, what can we do to keep Challenger Pride going? To keep Challenger Pride going, I think we should have more spirit weeks or days to show that we are all in this together. We should also have noon times more often, so that when we are still adjusting to going back to school, we could also have some fun. In conclusion, you should vote for me, Natalia A, because I'm a good public speaker, I am hardworking, I'm a team player, and because I believe I will do well as Suzanne's secretary, and because I believe I will make a difference even though the next school year may be different. Thank you for your time, and I hope that you are all staying safe and healthy, and remember to vote for Natalia A.
Hi, my name is Melody, and I am running for the office of Secretary. In my opinion, I think Suzanne will be different when we get back in many ways. Some ways I think Suzanne will be the same as before quarantine is that we will appreciate the time we have with our friends and enjoy going to school rather than staying home all day for months while we're on lockdown. Right now, we started to appreciate going outside on walks because staying inside with our families all day can get a little tiring and crazy, especially with siblings. Therefore, I want to bring back the Challenger Pride by trying to hold events, especially towards the beginning of the year, for two reasons. One of the reasons is I want the current 6th and 7th graders to return to school normally with the same positive attitude they had before quarantine. The current 6th graders will become Suzanne's new 7th graders, and the current 7th graders will move on to 8th grade. The second reason is to welcome the incoming 6th graders with a happy environment after this time. I will bring up your suggestions for new clubs, new sports, more spirit rallies, and more. I can try to make the club schedules more consistent and make sure no meetings are missed or canceled throughout the school year. When we get back to school normally, we will still all need to be a little cautious around people who are coughing and sneezing to prevent any virus from spreading again. I will try to make Suzanne better than ever for the last year I am in middle school. Make sure to vote Melody for your ASB Secretary of 2020 to 2021. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Amber F., and I am running for the office of your ASB Secretary. I think I would be a great choice for Secretary. I am a team player and a hard worker. When I found out what a secretary's role is, someone who keeps track of meetings, events, takes notes, sets dates, and is basically the person that promotes everything to run smoothly, I knew that's what I really wanted to do. I want to tell you all that I am an extremely organized person and I try to do everything as efficiently as possible, but without losing quality. For this reason, I feel I would be able to and I would enjoy doing the job. I think that Suzanne will be different when we get back, as will the rest of the world. People are now more aware of infectious diseases and will practice better hygiene, such as hand washing often, covering coughs and sneezes more appropriately, and staying at home when sick. Specifically for the coronavirus, in my opinion, if the doctors haven't found a better way to minimize how sick the infected can get, then our concerns are going to be the same as they are now. We will likely to have to social distance creatively. For instance, we may need to have spaced out designated classes, less school hours, or alternating days for students, smaller PE classes, hand sanitizing stations, and we may have to wear a mask for the next school year. One thing I am concerned about is keeping the challenger pride. I feel that even though we are kids, we still experience grown-up feelings. We can get stressed, feel sad, and sometimes feel lonely. At home, we have our families, but we still need to communicate with kids our age. I'm concerned that as we try and get back to normal, that our conversations will be shorter and it'll be harder to laugh together. We have to limit this from happening by being creative with social distancing. We already communicate together through virtual platforms, but we should do this more often and brainstorm together more creative ways to keep in touch. The secretary has to have the skills to listen to other people's suggestions and decide what is best for the events being planned. So I hope to listen to the ASB team and all the students at SMS as much as possible. I would be honored if you all helped me to become your ASB secretary.
Once again, your candidates for ASB secretary are Joshua Tian, Sophia Delgado, Leslie Tsai, Natalia Avila, Melody Yu, and Amber Faridi.
Thank you and good luck to all the candidates running for secretary. Our next office is that of Vice President, and I'm Ashley, your current VP as well as Treasurer. Especially during this unprecedented time, the VP must be ready to jump into this position with full force and face any uncertainty that may arise when school starts again. The Vice President assists the President but has many responsibilities of his or her own. They, along with the President, preside over all ASB meetings and present the student calendar. Like the President, they also represent Suzanne Middle School at school functions, meetings, and interactions with the public and other events. I can say first-handedly that this is not an easy position, so keep that in mind while you listen to the following speakers. The candidates who are running for Vice President have ideas of their own to share with you about what they can do for Suzanne. Listen carefully and make your selection wisely. The first candidate running for Vice President is Chloe Sue. The second candidate is Kayla Gonzalez. The third candidate is Chloe Quay. And the fourth and final candidate is Zemo Chen.
Hi, my name is Chloe S. and I'm running for the office of Vice President. I want to lead the contributions to create an improved and more united environment at Suzanne. This is to benefit our students when we go back for the new school year after all this chaos. I understand that the coronavirus has affected us all in various ways, making the transition back to school next year very difficult. As your Vice President, along with the help of your 2020 through 2021 leadership members, I hope to organize new activities that showcase and implement our Challenger spirit. These activities can be big or small. I believe that this would help ease our back-to-school process, making it less stressful and more exciting. For example, I would like to bring back the idea of greeting the students before school starts. Leadership would dress in Suzanne colors and spirit wear and welcome the kids returning to school. We would spread around all the drop-off locations, holding signs and ensuring that everyone feels welcomed and excited for the new school year. Other than activities for the transition back to school, I have ideas for the rest of the school year. Leadership could give out clothespins during the day. On the clothespins, there would be positive notes written on them with the back saying to pass it on. This is just a way for us challengers to spread positivity. I hope you all can see I'll be very committed to this team, doing everything in my power to ensure a smooth and positive transition for us. I'm ready to take on all the challenges we might face in order to make Suzanne a fun and safe place for everyone, because I am a challenger and I promise I won't let you down.
Hi, my name is Kayla G, and I am running for the office of ASB Vice President for Suzanne Middle School. Now, you may or may not know me, however, that doesn't affect anything. I believe I can make this amazing middle school even better. First of all, I have many great accomplishments and I'm a great administrator. Nelson Mandela had said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." What that means is that there are many things that may seem impossible, but once it's done, it's not impossible. That means to always go beyond our limits and do what you think is challenging, because we are Suzanne Middle School challengers. Now, let's get into our wonderful school. With me being Vice President, there will be tons of fun events when we get back from quarantine. To add on, there will be outstanding days that will bring back your challenger spirits. We will have exciting fundraisers for charity, animals, our school, and other things in need. And of course, I am willing to take any requests from students who have any cool or trending ideas on events, assemblies, and activities. Not only having wonderful events makes the school even better, but also having a clean, pollution-free campus. If I get elected as Vice President, I'll be hosting a service where you pick up trash for some stars for your homeroom. My challenges and events will hopefully bring back your challenger spirits that was taken away by quarantine. When we get back from quarantine, we will have the best 2021 school year ever, and I will make this year better than the last. Thank you for taking your time to listen to my speech, and I appreciate all the votes.
Hi, my name is Chloe Kay, and I am running for the office of Vice President. When we get back to school, everyone will feel different and more cautious of each other. But when I get back, I want to make sure that everyone feels comfortable and safe. I know that everyone right now is bored at home, but I want to make sure that we all have a fun time back. I want to keep the challenger spirit going by having more fun events in class as a way to welcome everyone back from the long journey they had being forced to be in quarantine. Since I want everyone to be happy during this time, I will listen to anyone who has ideas for more clubs and events to make the school year the best one yet. Also, I want to improve the status of our learning. I want to hold fundraisers to help us have more fun events at school to make this year so much better. As your vice president, I want to improve the school and help anyone who will need my assistance in anything. I will make sure everything is in order and organized. And since this will be my last year in other 8th graders at Suzanne, I want to make sure that the incoming 6th graders will have the best first year. Make sure to vote Chloe Kay for Vice President of 2021.
Hi, my name is Zemo C, and I'm running for the office of Vice President. You may not know me, but I am hardworking and always open to suggestions. After the quarantine, things are sure to be different when we get back to school. It will be awkward talking to friends, other students, and teachers. My plan to fix that is to stage a noontime challenge every week, which includes working as a team for the first month of school. This way, kids can interact with each other and forget about the gap that was left by the quarantine. For the first week, we would have an activity, such as a relay race. For the second, we would have an activity such as a team trivia game, and so on. These team activities will work to close the gaps left by the quarantine and help people get to know each other. Thank you for listening.
Once again, your candidates running for ASB Vice President are Chloe Sue, Kayla Gonzalez, Chloe Quay, and Zemo Chen.
Thank you and good luck to all the candidates running for Vice President. The last group of speeches belongs to the office of President. As President, I'm responsible for many things. I run the ASB meetings, I represent the students of Suzanne at a variety of functions, and am frequently called to escort visitors around campus and speak publicly. I am also responsible for making sure that the treasurer's reports and secretary's minutes are accurate. There are many responsibilities to come with this job, and the president needs to be ready at all times to step in and step up to lead. As you listen to our candidates, ask yourself who can best carry out these responsibilities to your satisfaction. The first candidate for president is Talisa Perez. The second candidate is Penny Bian. The third candidate is Wendy Chen, and the fourth candidate is Ashlyn Wang.
Hi, my name is Talisa, and I'm running for the office of president. Helen Keller once said, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." To be honest, I'm not sure how students and staff will be once we get back to school. This has been a very tough and confusing time and has not been experienced before. However, the Suzanne community has really worked together to help us in this time of crisis, reaching out with social media and acknowledging the 8th graders' promotion. Though I'm uncertain of the circumstances of next year, what I do know is that I will strive to do whatever I can to bring Suzanne back together and back to normal. For example, we should continue viewing the broadcast on Mondays and have snack attacks on Wednesdays to get back into the routine. As for school spirit, my goal is to make Suzanne as welcoming and as strong as I can. This may include rallies, spirit assemblies, more noontime activities, a day of celebrating going back to school, and welcome back posters and chalk all around campus. As president, I don't want to make any empty promises, but I can promise you is that I will do my best as your 2020-2021 school president. Suzanne is such an amazing school with so many opportunities. Together, I know we will be great. Thank you for listening and stay strong, challengers.
Hi, my name is Penny, and I am running for the office of president. I care about and miss every one of my friends at Suzanne Middle School, and I have been on the honor roll for all of my time at SMS. Like all of you, I am looking for fun things to do during quarantine, finishing my work and helping with chores at home, and playing with my siblings. Social distancing during quarantine let us spend more time with our families, but also took time away from being with our friends. I miss my friends at Suzanne Middle School, so it's time for some meaningful and fun events and activities. No matter when, all of us need time to socialize with our friends. I have some ideas such as parties, contests, and pep rallies that can help you make friends and relax. Most importantly, I love to listen. Your ideas matter, and I am excited to hear every one of them to make SMS more welcoming and exciting, and will do my best to make them into reality. I care about every one of my friends here at SMS, and me and my peers at ASB will always consider what is best for every one of you. Elect me because I am Penny, and you can always make a wish with Penny. I would be honored if you chose to vote for me.
Hi, my name is Wendy C, and I'm running for the office for ASB President. I'm sure you guys are getting bored while listening to multiple speeches, but bear with me here. I'm going to try to make this sound as interesting as I can. A leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. This is a famous quote by John C. Maxwell, which shows how me being the leader, I can lead you guys throughout this upcoming back to school year. You might have seen my name on the broadcast screen a couple times, you might know me as a friend, or you might not know me at all. However, jumping to today's topic, there are many different reasons why you should vote me as your Associate Student Body President. To start off, being a president requires public speaking, planning, and communicating skills, which I believe I'm very capable of. Also, I believe most of you guys hate bossy, irresponsible leaders. Unlike them, I'm willing to take in others' ideas to see what I can do to make them better. For example, when we get back from this quarantine, which I'm sure you all hate, I'm going to try to do fun events to bring back the challenger spirit that we all enjoy throughout the year. Like, come on, who wants to be stuck at home all day? To add on, when you were still in school, I believe that as you walk into your next class, you might see trash or spider webs hanging off walls. While some activities that we can do to make the campus cleaner is by hosting activities such as scavenger hunts and to earn stars from your homeroom. As your president, I'll try to come up with more amazing ideas and activities to help the campus a better, cleaner place for us. And of course, all ideas from you guys will be heard. All my ears. Other than that, with me being the president, I hope I can make you guys smile and laugh more with your friends throughout different activities. And I hope you guys could vote for me. If I get elected, I'm going to try my best to make sure every challenger enjoys a great 2021 school year at Suzanne Middle School. Thank you for your time, and I appreciate all the votes.
Hi, my name is Ashlyn, and I'm running for the office of president. Going back to school after so long is going to feel weird, and some things are going to be different. Our current 8th graders will be high schoolers, which means we're going to have new 6th graders. We're going to have new band and orchestra members, journalists, broadcasters, ASB, pals, and so much more. I plan to have more spirit rallies, noontime challenges, and spirit weeks. I want to bring back the Challenger Pride from last year and push it further with events that help bring all of Suzanne closer to each other, and I try my best to help better our school with whatever we can. Some events could include encouraging people that aren't exactly social butterflies to make new friends and socialize. Other events could help make our school a better environment, such as having events to help clean Suzanne's campus. I would try my best to get the things that we need for our school to be at its very best. So vote for Ashlyn for your president of 2020 to 2021.
Once again, your candidates for president are Talisa Perez, Penny Bian, Wendy Chen, and Ashlyn Wang. This concludes our election broadcast. You are now able to vote on the Google form. I hope that all of you are doing well at home and staying healthy. Thank you.